I never knew that the ocean was this vast. The sea breeze blows past. Jordi cannot believe what's before his eyes. He had always thought that the sea's horizon was the sky's end. Not until witnessing this boundless expanse of waves for himself, the gear of a sudden question. Why has humanity never desired to explore the space? How could we ever determine our position out there? It's not as if the moons are a signal beacon, or the stars could be read like a map. Actually, that's exactly how this works. Have they learned how to read stars yet? I know it's difficult and it only works during the night. But still. Oh. Wait, why can't we read stars like a map? Ask the professional astronomer here and just find out. Then, if a gear really is under the water, just how big is it? Bigger than Iberia? There's a handful of genius gears over there as well. How about I ask them instead? You can't answer any questions, Reen! Well, they seem like they all have their own worries here. They're also solemn. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to approach them. Shark, what are you listening to? The wind. There's an offering of kin mingled with the sea breeze. It puts me much at ease. It's getting more like this the closer we get to the sea. Even though in Salviento, she was so calm, so normal. Do you know why? I could guess, but it would only disturb your judgment. We have a battle before us. Did you ever attempt to return to the sea after you narrowly escaped to the shore? Of course, but I failed. There was no end to them. They surrounded me. I ran out of strength before I could even swim far. I tried so many times. But you're still alive. That is true. We are all well aware of the changes in our body, Skadi. You included. Shark may have suffered some injuries, but none of my hunters are that fragile. And she's the same as us. True. Spectre, one of the victims of the Church of Deep, Orignium, absence in the ocean, has affected her in a whole host of ways. Why bring along such an uncertain element? We are going home. This doesn't concern you. Home, you say, but circumstances in Aegea can hardly be better than that of Iberia. Raise your lantern, Inquisitor. Let us prepare to greet our first waves of enemies. I guess they've already noticed us. Great! And here they come. One final question though. Are they really only 3 abyssal hunters? Well, if there were others, I would have long since found them. What compels you to ask this? Because you already ran into the fort! Oh yeah, we're getting closer. Is the ship's course true? Undoubtedly. Then the sea terrors are becoming more explicitly hostile as we approach the eye of Iberia. Perhaps it is already their nest as well. Fighting them aboard the ship could waste far too much time. Skadi, Shark, defend this vessel. Keep an eye on the primitive signal navigation facility where you're added as well. I will enter the sea. Okay, should I go with you? You are stronger in the sea, but so are they, and we cannot bleed down there. The risk is just way too high. That is true. What is wrong? Are the monsters attacking again? No, I can't see any. We don't know what is happening under the water at all. But... muffling booming. What is going on down there? Is she already fighting below? Of course she... oh, no, actually no, she's not. She's just moving. She's faster in the water. How can anyone move faster through water than through air? Habit, I guess. Or maybe it's our skill. The sea turtles are following her as well. She's opening up a passage. Arene, take Baruka's descendant and continue to steer. Pick up the speed before the enemies surround us again. That's it. The sea that they've left. The sea won't be peaceful anymore. If you worry for them, we should best hurry and finish up our business as well. Renfaro is only an outpost to recapture the Lighthouse. Retaking it is all that matters. I'm surprised that Iberia can already exploit Aegir's technology to resist the encroachment of the Netherbrand. Regardless, the rate of evolution is faster than any of our scientists' genius. If we seek victory in this, we must use whatever we can. Even an army, I see. This is in plain, unremarkable town. Perhaps their more strategic location, waiting for the Inquisition to recapture them, one by one. More favorable battlefields, grander walls, and of course fortifications. But sometimes it's fine to start with what we have at hand. However many Iberians are willing to fight to the death against the waves, that is exactly how many soldiers we can feed. Now, let us begin the cleanup. Not entirely sure if it's a good idea to just send everyone at them. I mean, sure, the weak guys can still help, but if they end up getting eaten instead, isn't it just going to make them stronger? I don't know about this. Hey, are we still not there yet? Well, according to the Nautilus map, we should be able to at least see it by now. Unless, of course, we've already drove in a curve or something. Hi, Inquisitor! We have to head deeper in, or else! He's a bit busy here. No. Look up. Up? Oh! That's really close already! What? But it's nothing but black overhead. I can see... No, that's not the sky. It seems like we really made it, their nest by now. Very close to the shore as well. No wonder their numbers are that great. We can just cut them all down, right? Just like before. Yes, like before. Shark. It's quiet again. So that is their eye. Why does it feel so familiar? It has been caked in filth for too long, unable to open its lid. I will clear the path. Jordy, come with us. Yeah, sure. I hope that I can be of help. No, there's something only you can do. If you can't, we have to change strategies and prioritize ensuring that the Inquisition's technician can make it here safely. And in the battle to come, we'll have no time to care for the fate of sophisticated Aegis. Yeah, okay, got it. Seems that you're nervous. Aegir, you don't understand what finally reaching this land again signifies to us. And what would that be? Ever since Panel Ballisto discovered the remaining signals from the Lighthouse, we've made 17 attempts to make landfall, 8 of which succeeded in setting foot on the reef. Hundreds of soldiers and 3 High Inquisitioner, no one ever returned alive. Don't tell me that your superior Aegir edicts teaches you to respect your heroes, but also forsaking their memories. Of course not. She just didn't know the situation. The High Inquisitor and I, the Iberians, will hold a memorial for those who have died at sea. I did not mean to pick up at morals here. All I can say is that, in the face of the ocean, we are all alone and weak. Do as you wish then, but we are pressing for time here. Yeah, the more time you give them, More of those sea terrors are going to be spawned. Their foot falls on the reef. A colossal height in the jet black wind. Only by tilting one's head back and gazing far up can one distinguish it from the murky sky. And there we have it. We've reached it. The Eye of Iberia. The final pair of eyes, sealed shut. It's so tall. The scale of that statue in town has to be wrong. Just look at this thing. High Inquisitor. This is what we once... It is. My first time seeing it as well. The two remain silent for a moment, dead in their tracks as they look over this vast spectacle that has survived only in documents and records. The enduring reality of Iberia goes far beyond what she was taught, the real things. Despite the abyssal hunters' ample disdain for them, despite the balance of nations well and truly crumbling. Despite it all, this lighthouse is an emblem of past glory and wild ambition, of dreams and the domination of the unknown. Whatever feeling may roil in your heart at this moment, engrave them all. This building, these worn swords and lantern, these reefs, this ocean. Carve into your heart just what humanity has built in its struggle. Keep it with you forever, at all time. If we do not reverence our sacrifices, our scales are meaningless. Yes, sir! Enter carefully now. Got it! Right. We are still far from it. We still need to reach it first, and then we need to reach its top, and then we need to activate the light on top of the lighthouse. What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? Have we come home? Oh, no, not yet. But if we find what Calcet and the captains are looking for here, then maybe we can. Just hold on, okay? We are almost there. It's too quiet. But it still stinks. Yes, the reef is coasted in remnants of Nethersea brand. I can see traces of man-made objects too, rotten for the most part. Gladia paces slowly. She looks up at the tower, standing against the tenacious sky. The Eye of Iberia is directed upwards towards the heaven, as if up this finite soil. Life craned its neck, wanting to see the future. The nations of the land have done all they can to reproduce Gorgon's remaining legacy. These so-called lighthouses are an emulation of Aegea's technology, through and through. Just what can this lighthouse be awaiting, set in this void and empty sea? Does it watch the ocean or the land, I wonder? Maybe both. Captain! I know, within it is a sea terror's nest. The lack of immediate attack may merely be defensive. A guardian of the dead. It's about time that they come. True. Here they are! There's not really that many. The sea. The coast is already out of sight. Sentimental? No, I just mean, we can't bleed here, right? It would be extremely dangerous. They can't pierce our skin, so long as they do not cease their dance. These numbers are insufficient to kill us. Alright, that's good. Lighthouse. It really is just like the statue in town. Which means those blueprints at home really were for my mother and father. For the Eye of Iberia. My parents were once in this very place. Yordi looks back towards the shore. Each and every day, his mind went back to his view of that overcast shore. A lifeless grey, a hopeless crowd. But Just look at this lighthouse. Thanks. Uncle Diago was right. They were all heroes. They were all meant to be legends. The Abyssal Hunters should be regrouping not far from here. They will be joining this battle too. Don't forget what you experienced in Salviento. Their blood is highly unusual, and Carlson hardly told us anything about it. Understood. They can't be trusted. No, that's not it! You just have to be careful around them. So, what did you see beneath the Inquisition? Seaborn? You should still remember their twistedness, their vitality, their serenity. In Salviento, the hunters had battled such monsters before and emerged victorious. Yeah, I know that. You've seen the truth, so now you must reassess your past. And of course, Iberia. Tear apart the old, swimming through your head. Make your own judgments. Yes, sir. Even though she's still hesitating. But that's alright. Rough sounds slithering over the reefs. Guess they're ready for us now. Withdraw to defend their nest. Wait for the chance to strike. Here to drive out any sort of invaders. Jordi, report? Right. It's a miracle, really. These control panels outside are still responding, but I'm not really sure what theory these things are based on. Oh, I'm looking through. I have all these research notes from home with me in my bag. Be quick about it. Yes, I know. Is this one? No, that's not it. When did it get so wet? High Inquisitor, they're already here. Jordi! Be quick! You need to open this door! The billow raged forwards. Their arrogance surged towards a meter high, shattering one day after another, succumbing to the reef in the 3 moons. One moon is bright, one moon is dark. They are the moons spoken of throughout time, hung in the sky. The remaining moon comes from the interval betwixt the waves, at the peak of every crest. The moonlight comes from the tidal he once believed in. He's here! Oh! My guy! Oh no! Oh, this is bad! Do I have to fight him again? Oh, he's gonna rip me apart! Oh, he's definitely going to rip me apart! Oh, no! Look at this! The lighthouse entrance, There's a fight waiting for us! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, one thing first. I think I wanted to change my party a little, because during the last matchup I couldn't really out-heal the damage of the Netherbrand. I need to fix that. I need a more dedicated healer around here. Someone like Hibiscus, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure if I need AoE heals around here. So maybe I'm just going to bring Ansel as well. And then, instead of Eagle, we're going to go for Spot, perhaps. Because Spot can heal himself and the people around her. Okay, that should already do the trick. Just in case we need to take control of the Netherbrand again.
Everybody, let's go.
Seems to be the case. Okay.
Ready for Overwatch.
What's this? Wait, what's this? Hand of the Saint. Fire the Hand of the Saint in a deployment direction. Stuns and deal damage to enemy it collides with. Okay. That's good and all. Oh, there are 2 spots. There are 2 spots for the Netherbrand. It's not good. I need a healer right here. How do I stop this? Spawn is going to block it here, probably. Then I'm going to block it again with Potenko. Preferably I need another one to the north. Here, you're going to block it as well. We're going to block it from 2 different sides. I need another healer though, as quickly as I can get it.
Doesn't matter to me. Shield is tired.
Spot is already helping, but I need another healer, just in case. Okay, yeah, they're partially leaking there. It's not good. Scotty! Scotty, hit him where it hurts! Hit him where it hurts, Scotty! Come on! Papuka! Cut them down! Cut all of them down! Screw them all! Screw them all! Okay! Next! I need to get rid of this guy somehow. Okay, that's bad. Maybe I should just do this. Yes. Just do it again. And then, just shoot them down. Shoot them down, please. Oh my god. Oh no! The heals are not strong enough! The heals are simply not strong enough! Heal! Oh boy! Not a disc! Oh, Scotty!
A little lime green for a weird rotten bot.
It's fine. It's all good. It's all fine. We're going to toss another one of these. Right here. Right now. Huzzah! And then we're going to try to stun them with our click, perhaps. Okay. Not so bad. Not so bad, but everything is covered in stuff again. Ah, God. Okay, I still have one more of these disc things. That's good. Totally going to make use of this. Just haven't decided yet where exactly and when exactly I'm going to use it. But probably right now, right here. Okay, Scotty, I'll swap you for her now. Boost the heal. Start the stun. Here. Come on. A little bit more. Okay! My god! Those little tentacle guys in the corner were so devastating. They just shoot everything from across the field. I just can't heal through that. Huh? Huh? Oh, is it morning already? Maria? Oh, that's your real name, huh? Huh. Well, the operator's equipment was a lot more seriously damaged than we've anticipated. Still, the fact that they managed to save so many people from the catastrophe is a testament to how amazing they all are. I've got to chin up as well. True. Hey, Granny! Hi there, Marie! I'm here to pick up orders from the engineer department. Sure thing. Oh, Granny, just a moment. Let's see. Where exactly did I put that? Sorry, I haven't really tidied up this place for a few days now. So it's a bit of a dump. It sure looks more like a proper Casimir's workshop than the last time that I stopped by. Oh, what is this? Is that a novel? The Last Night. What is that doing here? Did it get stuck beneath the blueprints when I was flipping through my books and drawers yesterday? I was wondering where it had gone to. The Last Night, you say? Oh, it used to be one of my favorite books. My sister gave it to me as a gift when I was little. Oh, a night novel from Casimir? Mind lending it to me then? Sure thing. So that is where the books on art unit theory has ended up to. Oh, I'm sorry, Granny. This might actually take a while. I can bring it over to you later if you like. Oh, don't worry. It's not really urgent. Just means I get to stay on Rodeo Isles for a little bit longer. I'll just be over here reading then. You know, to pass the time. I'm really sorry about this. So, let's see. The Last Night. The title is as promptuous as it is cliché. There have been hundreds of books written about the last night, the swiftest night, the strongest night. But seeing how the Radiant Knight herself gifted it to her own sister, surely there must be more to it than that. With that thought, Granny has opened it up, only to find a bookmark wedged inside. Written in wobbly Casimir leather is a line that may as well have been copied from the book. If you deem the waves too ferocious, then command the ocean to be still. Legend has it that the last night returned to Iberia. The enemies reflected in his eyes were not living creatures, but rather he charged at the mountain, the city, and the waves itself. Legend has it that the last night settled by the coast, sustaining himself on the wind and taking shelter in the mist, until at last he forgot how to remove even his helm. Legend has it that the last night finally disappeared after clashing against the great waves. His family discovered what he had left behind along the shore and brought it back to the land of knights, burying it deep in the mountains. Mountains? Legend has it that his or her story was brought to light by a poet, embellished, sung, given both meaning and symbolism, and in this form they finally returned to the land of the knights as a highly controversial figure. However, there are some who believe that the Mad Knight triumphed over the ocean, over time, over death itself, that his quest continues until the end of all things. Oh yes, he's a very stubborn knight. What are you? The knight does not answer. His deadly gaze is fixed on Gladia. However, she quickly realized that he is not actually looking at her. He stares only at the key in her hand. Are they connected? Huh? The knight opens his mouth as if to speak, but only a shriveling rasp comes forth, like the sound of muscle tearing. He begins to take a step forward. I guess he wants to have the key back. Now, where exactly did you get that key? Oh, I did not intend to pry into Rodeo Isles' internal affairs. But that is Breorgan's legacy, passed through the hands of the 4 ferments who once again returned to that abyssal hunter. By pure coincidence, I would say, one of the hunters has found it in Casimir. Casimir, you say? What a distant land! I still remember journeying with my mentor to receive an envoy from the land of the knights, and secretly overheard a few Silverlances campaigning knights describe their deeds. I heard the country has changed considerably since then. For better or for worse, every political entity has undergone similar change in our current era, but that has nothing to do with Iberia. We are likely ensnared by beasts here. Should we struggle, we suffer and bleed. Should we give up, our lives are pretty much forfeit. Before we unmask those still human traders, I have a new question for you, Carlset. No doubt that you've already realized this, but that child couldn't possibly be Bronga's descendant. The Inquisition would not have missed such a vital clue. So why would you still condemn him to such a meaningless death? Because it was his wish, right? He showed courage! Why would you squander it so? It calls out to its kin with a shriveling sound. Oh, that's not good. Ah, that's really not good. High Inquisitor! The numbers are increasing, but none of them show up until we reach the Lighthouse. Sir, I found a way to open the main door. But the Eye of Iberia's core facilities are at the top of the tower, and it is very, very tall. The lift mechanic isn't working either, so we have to go up there by foot! Oh, the hundreds of steps of staircases! And then being chased by these things! It's horrendous! High Inquisitor, we need more time. Right. Take the gear with you. There's no time to spare, Irene. Aye, right away. But wait, hold on. Did you just pick him up? Huh. Maybe she is. Oh, are they here? No, the lanter's flames are flickering. Something has stepped into my art's domain. It's cowering. They're scared. Strange, these things have never shown sign of fear before. Is it confusion then? But what could possibly cause this? I see. More of them are confused. The High Inquisitor raised his lantern high, and the sea terrors in turn retreat into the shadows of the reef. When he looks around once more, he notices the reef is littered with corroded and broken weapons, soaked with the fresh blood of monsters. Arms belonging to the Inquisition, as his mentor Carmen had said. It is not as if the Inquisition had never considered reclaiming the soul remaining Lighthouse. Unaffected by the profound silence, it's been well made and well preserved. Even so, the Inquisition has never made a serious attempt to retrieve its own eye following the profound silence. This place used to be a spectacular overlook, a breathtaking, unobstructed view of the entire city. It had been manned by Iberians, day in and day out. It's getting closer? But you've taken it as a feeding ground, builded a nest for your own spawn without our permission. Emotions. Long lost emotions. From soldiers to Inquisition, and finally to the one who sees the truth. He has been tempered, lost, and reforged anew countless times, and thus Darien became one of the few High Inquisitor in Iberia. Only a single word separates the Inquisition from High Inquisitor. But that single word is the difference between heaven and earth. He used to regard himself as resolute as steel. Before Iberia's enemies, his lantern would flicker, his saber would glimmer, and every line of the scripture would be put into practice. But now, he feels a type of strong emotion welling up within him, one not solely a product of the law and justice that he is preaching. After acknowledging it rationally, the High Inquisitor Dario accepted the fact that he is truly experiencing grief and anger. His hand cannon takes aim at the sea terror, yet his eyes are directed towards the sea itself. It's finally time for him to use the gun, huh? Oh yes. When you die, mankind may thrive. These words are not a part of our law or scripture, but rather yours. Survival of the fittest. It's going all out. Okay, right here. Just as the record has said, the lighthouse relies on the power source located at its base, and the core of column is divided into several areas. The console on this floor is controls what? Signal recording? Huh? We should be able to put that to use later, but for now, we need to prioritizing powering up the entire lighthouse. So let us continue. Hopefully all goes well until reinforcement has arrived. We have reinforcements? Huh? What's wrong, Donna Irina? Oh, it's nothing. It was probably my imagination. Maestro, the High Inquisitor is keeping guard outside. We should be fine. Alright, after we restart the lighthouse power system, we should be able to use the lift as well. That way the others will be able to catch up to us sooner. So let's hurry. Just see something. Maybe hear something. Oh god, Scotty! No! There's something very odd about this thing. Some kind of a lingering scent. But what exactly is it? The scent of another land. Nothing that you would be interested in. He is without a doubt a Seabondo, but not the same as Quintus. How is it possible for so many land creatures to become Seabondo? They shouldn't have frequent contact with the ocean. Guess he's a special case. With no way to communicate, we can do nothing but let his body lose all sorts of functions. He's about to attack us. There he goes. The night Sunday seemed to vanish in place, but for the senses of the abyssal hunter, catching him is hardly a challenge at all. With his speed, he opts not to attack them, but instead leaps high into the air and bound towards the lighthouse instead, with a ferocious roar. Gah! Right. What exactly does he have against the lighthouse again? I remember that he hates the ocean, but why the lighthouse? Huh? What was that? Don't panic, just keep climbing. Completing our mission, rekindle the lighthouse. Right. These vibrations. Are the walls coming under attack or something? How's it possible? We're already dozens of meters above the ground. Do the sea terrors have some sort of cannon or something? Or maybe some massive creature. But other than the tremor just now, I haven't noticed anything else. Maestro! Is he in danger? The knight lifts his head and looks up. The lighthouse did not budge an inch. He shakes his twisted weapon disapprovingly. His long spear, once the creation of master craftsmen, is now invaded with the scent of the dead. He does not see the one standing in his way. The knight bends his knees again, intending to try once more. Oh! Oh, I don't know if you want to pick a fight with this guy though, Darian. You really don't want to fight this guy. What are you doing? You contentious provoking Iberia here, trespassing upon restricted area and damaging a very precious heritage site. Just look at yourself. Do you have even a single shred of human-born dignity left inside of you? Dignity? Oh, you can speak! Well, it seems like your vocal cord still works at least. The sea does need. Crush the waves, trample the sun, end the pain. Things should not remain the same. The great tree takes root in this land. Tree? Your stance, your grey armor, and that spear. You're from Casimir, aren't you? I am. Uh-oh. Knights! Knights? What? Come on! He didn't even attack this time! Slithering steel. Ocean's waves. Okay, I guess the lantern will do a thing against this guy. There's no sign of any other ships coming either. The Flores' netherbrand ignores him too. He may as well be the source of the Sea Terror's panic here. Then, is he actually a Seaborn, disguised as a human? Oh, he's jumping again! You seek to destroy the Eye of Iberia. The Inquisition will not allow that. Right. The soil! Now! Good evening, Mr. Knight. Spectre? Wait, where are the other two? The other two? Oh, they're currently having another chat with Mr. Knight's friend over there. His friend? So a fight broke out not too far away then. It seems like it's a clash of civilizations then. It has nothing to do with me though, so I came over here. You are different from how you were back in Salviente. And also from how you were when we met you in Grand Faro. You're constantly changing. Oh, the seawater is sobering indeed. Even the slightest breath of air brought in by the ocean's breeze. Although, I do want to return to the sea's embrace. But Skadi has stopped me. My little Skadi. She's so scared. But of what? Questions for later! Well, with what's going on right now, I guess I need Gladys' explanation all the more. Mr. Knight, good day to you, sir. Return to your sweet slumber, deep in the abyss. We are not enemies. The knight ignores Laurentina, who murmurs as if singing. As for the enemy, who had just dealt him a heavy blow, the knight only tilts his head slightly before quickly snapping his attention back to the towering lighthouse. Alas, how tragic. Language can no longer reach your ears, just as those clouds covering your eyes. Even in your madness, does your will still drive you forward like clockwork, compelling your body to advance? Apparently so. Come then, Storm. Let us share the stance. Did you guys reach the top by now? Please! I found it! The main control panel! So how is it looking? I'm not really sure. It is more complicated than what was on the diagram, and I never actually operated these things before. Oh, that sound again! Just what is going on outside? Perhaps we are still underestimating the danger that we might have encountered here. At this rate, holding out for the Panopalistos technique might be... well, technician. I mean, it might be... No, even if reinforcement arrives, the sacrifices required to repair the lighthouse under these circumstances are akin to setting up camp under the crosshair of a high-speed warship. Jordi, you're a civilian and a part of Iberia. For now, I won't ask where you came from, or about what happened in Grand Faro's past. We are in a race against time here. Right now, this instant, try your best to get all the information out of the Eye of Iberia that you can. Maestro and I will protect this tower, and we... Alright. I've managed to retrieve the logs. The panel is still responding, and the energy model underneath the tower is still functional as well. Oh, I see that you act fast. That's quite commendable. What's next? How long will it take to reboot the entirety of this tower? Let's see what I can do. Even though I know the people out there are fighting against those sea monsters, I still have to say this. As long as the panel is still responding, it shouldn't be too hard to restart it. I've read about this in the notes that my parents have left behind. But this might be my first time actually operating something like this, so there's still going to be a gamble. Either way, it all takes time. We should probably... Gah! Got this place, right? Well, don't you worry. Don't look down. Keep moving forwards. You still have your own personal bodyguard here. Irene can quite possibly handle this, huh? Yeah, sure, she can probably handle this. I hope so, at least. Oh yeah. The small cottage still holds onto the side of life. When the calamity struck without warning, the guards stationed here were never heard from again. But now, more than 60 years later, there's still a guard staring out the window at the sea. His body has long since decayed, and his eye sockets are hollow, but his duty, nevertheless, resumed. Well, I guess I'm going to read his diary then. This diary records the years that the Lighthouse Keeper has spent here. One day, the silent waves swept through everything, and they found themselves trapped in here in the middle of the ocean. At first, there was fear and panic. Then, there was an attempt to escape. Finally, they simply accepted their fate. Even when dignity, civilization, and all that humans are meant to rely on are cast aside, it is not all that difficult to survive. Whenever one falls in their duties, they become nurtured for another to continue the vigilance. The text on the last page of the diary is smudged with water and is now barely legible. All that we do, even sin and blasphemy, is not for the sake of our ultimate victory. It is for the hope that our defeat can be slightly delayed. Slightly delayed, so they don't even think that they can win this. Well, to be fair, how exactly are you going to beat up the entire ocean? It's pretty much everywhere. It can dodge anywhere. There's a certain limit how far we can explore the ocean as well. A certain depth that can never be touched by human hands, because we're getting crushed before we even reach it. Right? Oh yeah, and they have to fight something that lives down there. They can never truly get rid of it either. It's impossible. It's a constant struggle. So, seems like there's still something hidden in here. Right, the drawers. Upon opening the drawers, the keeper's belongings can be seen neatly stowed inside. By the look of it, someone had passionately tidied the place up. There's a broken dagger in the drawer, no doubt having been in a brutal fight. There's also half a pack of tobacco here, but no matches to go along with it, which must be quite a disappointment for the original owner. There are also a few art units here that have fallen apart, with signs of having been repaired as much as possible. Additionally, there's also a photo, affected by the passage of time, that is now completely unidentifiable. A small communicating terminal is located here. The knob that adjacent at frequency band weren't shiny smooth. There's still a few pieces of weathered jerky of unclear origin. Were they trying to eat the sea terrors as well? They were probably starving, being stranded on this place, on this island. It would definitely be their only source of food around here. But then again, if they actually ate them, that would have had some other serious consequences, wouldn't it? Anyways, it's time for us to go up into the Lighthouse control room, followed up by yet another battle of all things. Now before we do this, is there anything that I want to change again? It's clear that this was a bit too much for my two healers. I might actually need another healer. Maybe a healer that is a bit stronger than that. Baseline. You're a strong healer. Double healer. That might just do the trick. Right? Maybe? Tippy did a lot of work as well. So Tippy is fine. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is fine. In the worst cases, I might have to add another healer in here. Or maybe even bring out my Kuro? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kuro has the most HP around here. But the thing is though, she's more of a defensive tank. And those weird floor tiles are kinda art damage? Or something like that? It's a bit difficult to tell at times, right? It is a bit difficult to tell at times. Can't wait any longer, huh? Oh, they're getting anxious. If what Carson said was true, then none of us can really afford to wait around. Even when we walk this land, we're still a part of the sea. Those corrupted descendants are in a process of changing the environment. In time, none of us will be separated. All we're doing now is sitting around and waiting for the end to come. Well, we're not the only ones sitting around though, and everyone's reasons are pretty much different. Think about it more broadly. Who knows, maybe these lands aren't suited for our survival. That is true. Not harmless enough either. There's something that I want to try. Oh? Hey, I guess it's time to mix it up then. All for the tunes. Oh yeah. So what exactly do you have in mind? Well, we're not exactly accomplishing much over here. Just treat it as a little pre-concert workout, and don't swim too far out. Alright, Frost? A workout, you say? Then what about the rest of you? I think I will pass. Oh, you're so lazy. I mean, I'm too lazy. Well, I feel the inspiration on its way. So close. Just a little bit more. Alright. So half of the team is going to go? Huh. Well then, I'll be off then. Or maybe just her? They're sometimes very difficult to understand. And I can't believe that there are more of those church guys around. No. What did that woman and the Inquisitor do? How could they so easily erase the gift of the sea? Aegir. It must have been them. What the Aegirs left behind. Those strange machines. They must be destroyed. It clings to the cultist's leg. That's right, my brother. The Pane Palito has this place surrounded, and we failed to break through as well. There's nowhere to run. But our exalted prophet has also returned to the sea. All that's left is to pave the way for her. Her? It's getting impatient. If they seek to hold back the ties, then let them dash against the rocks. My life is but one prick in a lengthy road. They're not giving up just yet. Oh no! All of them? Oh no, it's that guy. Don't panic. It's just me. Why haven't you taken refuge yet? Major Tiago! I was drunk and out as cold as a gloomer pincer, so I didn't hear anything. By the time that I woke up, everyone just had gone to shit, and these disgusting things are all over the place. What happened here? Has the Inquisition sent anyone over yet? What is going to happen to us? The Great Ocean is not guilty of any crime, but the Inquisition does not agree. They control the so-called law and have condemned us all as sinners. Soon enough, the sea terrors will return to the ocean, but I cannot allow the Inquisition to condemn Grandfather to death just like that. What are you even talking about? Have you gone mad or something? Mad? I'm not the one who's mad. I simply need to know. What can we do before the Inquisition destroys this town and round us all up to stand for trial? An Inquisitor has already arrived. I saw that clearly when hiding in the alley. I've never seen one that old before, and it gave me the chills. What are you going to do then, Tiago? Go up to them and try to reason with them? We'll have to choose sides again, right? When the Aegir were taken away, most people looked on, just like that. They had a chance to stand up for them, but nobody stepped forward. Tiago, you... Now we have another chance. Either watch the Inquisition put everyone in Grand Faro on trial, or... Have you lost your marbles? Inquisitor! Hey, Inquisitor! He can literally hand us all without even raising a hand! Take me to them. What? What are you even talking about? Drop the act. How long do you think I've lived in this town? Alright. Follow me. If your goal is really to take revenge on the Inquisitors. What the? Wait, are you also part of the church? Oh, they really are everywhere! No wonder they have to get rid of this entire town! You can't even tell them apart anymore! Oh. Just what are you up to, Major Tiago?